Now, this panel discussion will explore how technology is not just driving economic growth, but is also enabling meaningful social change, providing the way for an inclusive and equitable future. So, without further ado, let me invite my panelists on stage. Put your hands together for Mr. Yagnik, President, SRK Knowledge Foundation. Darshana Bamania, COO and CHRO, Asian Star Company Limited. Dr. Neerav Mandir, Chief Human Capital and Sustainability Officer, Shri Ramakrishna Exports. And Rohan Mehta, CEO and Portfolio Manager, Turtle Wealth. Welcome, all of you. First of all, thank you so much for giving us your precious time and coming here. Total Wealth, not just Total Wealth, any financial institute at the moment is sitting at the cusp of such massive change, which is getting fueled by technology. पहले फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी की जब बात होती थी, दूर दराज के इलाकों के लोगों को कैसे हम उन तक पहुँचें, ये तमाम चीज़ें जो थीं वो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाती थीं. How do you see this transition that has been tech-enabled?
I'll go back to 1980s, where when a doctor was when there was a fresh MBBS doctor and somebody would have come with a report of body report, doctor would have not taken it positively. Report was only for the people who had money. Doctor would have checked the nerves and told that, okay, fine, he's good or he's not good. Today, look at what has happened in India. If you want to go to any medical, the first is report, right? And that's what they are going to see. And that is what is data. Data has encrypted the world. Now look at what finance has done. Today, the CIBIL has changed the whole perspective of everything. Now, what I've done in our organization is that HR has got a rule that first to check the employee CIBIL score. Because I find that we don't check CIBIL score. Yes. And I'll talk on to the investing side of the world. First, the investment in the company was being made seeing the profile of promoters. Right. Promoters is good, they do investment. Now it's data. It's data. I track all the world finance, right, and I'm proud to say that India is not at 2, India is at a super legacy.
Wonderful, wonderful. In a company like yours, where it has been years of being in the business, it's a big company, you have a lot of people, you have generational people in the organization. How easy or difficult is the tech pivot?
See, the pace of technology, it outpaces everything. Yeah. The way technology has invaded us, we have no choice. None of us, has a choice to remain as we were. Yes, in our case also, the technology is introduced from the day one in a company, in an organization like this, because we are a NGO, essentially, a knowledge foundation. And with the recent technology which has come in, and thanks to Government of India for providing this tool, Bhasini. Right. Bhasini is one of the finest tool, which, if it is used appropriately, it will have no barrier of any kind. We will not subsequently have a cultural barrier, language barrier, everything, will be able to overcome. So this is basically is a power of technology, and this is what we intend using it and are using it.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Darshana, what has the experience been? How easy or difficult is it to explain to people on the floor that when you are getting technology, it is for their betterment, it is to make the processes easier, it is not to take jobs? वो क्या ऐसे examples हैं जो कि tech enabled होते हैं जिनसे उनको दिखता है कि all right, the technology is working for us?
Tough, very tough. Yeah. I won't say it is easy. It is really tough. Because if I talk about, let's talk about our industry. Surat is having textile and diamond industries. These two are real estate. These three are major industries of Surat. So let's talk about our industry. In any diamond or jewelry company, there are 3 generations working right now, right? In textile also, there are 3 generations working right now. In our company also, 3 generations are working together. So first generation is more into ROI. उनका पैसा लगा है because they have made money और उनका पूरी ज़िंदगी का पैसा business में लगा हुआ है. Second generation, which is generation X. Boomers are first generation, generation X, second generation. So उन्होंने help करा है, business को यहाँ तक लाया है. They are in between of, they use Facebook, Instagram, they use all this technology, but when it comes to changing entire company setup, it is a bit difficult for them.
Correct.
And for third generation, they want to do everything with technology.
Yeah.
But what we are trying to do that we are putting or we are considering technology or AI or any transformation not as a monitor, but mentor. And new generations है वो टेक्नोलॉजी पे काम करेंगे और इस तरह से दोनों के बीच में कोलैबोरेशन होगा. तो इस तरह से हम कोशिश करते हैं कि सबको एक साथ करें. दिस इज हाउ वी आर वर्किंग. वी मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड दैट आपको ROI देखना है तो हम टेक्नोलॉजी से आपको बेटर वे में ROI कैसे दिखाएंगे. आपका डेटा आप ही आपके डेटा को देख के या आपके एनालिसिस या रिपोर्ट्स को देख के आप 4 सवाल और पूछ सके वैसा हम आपको बना के देंगे डैशबोर्ड. तो देन दे विल अंडरस्टैंड. So we are not monitoring you, we are mentoring you. We are trying to make your life easy. We are making some tools which will help you to perform better, to do better.
Nirav, I'm going to have you have the last word on this. With great power comes greater responsibility, is what they say. Tech-enabled communities also come with their own challenges. They come with regulation compliances, governance, etc. How do companies like yours navigate through this?
Before getting into it, let me share the data which might attract the attention of all the delegates. In India, there are 1.5 million registered companies as per the Companies Act. 1.5 million registered companies as per the Companies Act. Out of 1.5 million companies in India, there are not more than 8,000 companies which are limited or a listed company. So when it comes to the sustainability, you talked about the responsibility part. As of now, the BRSR or the SEBI guidelines, especially with regards to ESG, environment, social and governments, are only applicable to the listed and limited companies. So why, being a responsible citizen, any company have to wait till the time government will tell you that, okay, you are supposed to do the things which is not harming the environment. We, as a company, and you also touch upon the 2023 Sustainability Conclave, we attempted that part that we should not be waiting for that move from the government side. Rather, it should be proactive enough and voluntary enough that you should be setting the benchmark for your peers, for your industry, that, okay, these are the things even is doable, not only in the corporates, but even in the city of Surat, which was considered to be a Tier B city over a couple of years ago. So I think I would conclude my word by saying that if you really want to be relevant in the current ecosystem, when your organization is thriving and then a lot of disruption is happening across the globe, whatever you are doing in your organization, whatever solution you might be finding of your challenges in a given period of time, that solution might get changed in the future. So you have to be ready, you have to be agile enough to explore things, you have to be agile enough to charter the uncharted territories, and then you'd be able to be relevant within the organization.
Wonderful. And I think that's the best note to end our panel on. We are totally running out of time, but thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Darshana, for giving us your time and for the wonderful insights.